Hi, Dr. Becca here with another short video outlining some different ways that we can use the same item or activity. So how can we use the same object to work on multiple goals or targets? So I picked these sticker book pads. They can be great to play, right? And play is important. And it's even better when we can use items that are enjoyable to work on goals. So this one is a farm. And so maybe we have the stickers off of the page, right? And they're on the table and it's just a blank page, right? Like it says more blank. And I have the items on the table here. I might work on some identification, so some vocabulary building, and say, hand me the pig. And then if they can pick the pig out of the array of items. Or maybe I could hold up one and say, what is this? And then they're expressively labeling that that's the pig. I could also work on, hand me the one that moves, right? And then they hand me the cow. Or give me the one that flies. And then maybe they give me chicken, I guess, kind of counts, right? It has wings. So these are all different ways to kind of build in intentionally some vocabulary building. We can do even more, right? So I can say, here, you put the chicken with the other birds, right? So then the learner has to scan and look for, oh, here's some birds. These are kind of the same. I'm going to put this chicken there. Yes, that's where the chicken goes. Great job. Or maybe I say, put the cow next to the barn. Well, gosh, what's next to? I guess that's here, right? So the cow is next to the barn. And I just did a bunch of directions in a row, right? So then maybe I say, you put something wherever you want, or it's your turn to put some stickers on or move some stickers around, right? And so then our learner is moving some things, right? And so it looks different. Point to something you moved, right? So we're incorporating a variety of different tasks into this. For our older kids, I might say, or for anyone really, put the pig in the mud. Oh, so this piggy goes in the mud. And I might say, if he's in the mud, do you think he's clean or dirty? He's dirty. Where would he go to get clean? Oh, we'd move this pig into the water. Yes, he'd get clean in the water. Maybe we ask him to count or her to count. How many pigs are there? And then maybe we say, are there more pigs or cows in this picture? Maybe as we do this, we say, make up a story about what's happening in this picture. Then maybe we ask questions about the story. Who was in the story? Maybe we could say, find a circle. Here's a circle. Here's a circle. Here's a circle. Here's a circle, right? Point to something alive. Hand me the pig, right? So these are a variety of different tasks that we can work on with the same item. Sometimes we use the same item in the same way, right? And so we want to be sure that we're being intentional with our play, that every moment, really every moment, we are working on targeting or improving some of the key areas that are impaired by autism, and those are usually behavioral deficits or excesses. For our older learners, I've created lists, so we give it to them blank, and then there's a list that says like 1, put the pig in the mud, 2, put 2 chickens on the board, 3, put the cow in front of the barn. So there'll be a list of maybe 2, 3, however many is appropriate things that the client has to do or the learner needs to do. And so you give them the blank page, the step-by-step directions, you tell them to complete it, let you know when they're done. Then we've just worked on independence, following a multi-step direction with a textual prompt or a textual guide. That's key. That's like a to-do list. We can also practice taking things off the board, right? Just these are little kind of sticky clings. Putting them on and taking them off can be practice with some fine motor skills. So there's lots of different ways that we can use these. And again, let's review back to the first video about, or the other video about teaching. So what I just explained was a bunch of test items because there was a response required by the learner. We also could use this for teaching. So maybe you've got animal cards, and so you are working on animals. We can use this to teach. Here's a cow, here's a pig, right? You can go back and watch the other video for more resources on how to teach. So just another example of different ways that we can use the same item, right? So we talked about expanding language and practicing with language and vocabulary, storytelling, inferencing, turn taking, tons and tons and tons of different ways and target areas that can be tested or taught using one specific item. I hope this video is helpful.